Right, Shed Team are here. It's not a very nice day today, and they got to bail out the holes. Is it full? Oh my God, look at that. That's not good, is it?
No.
Oh, we had a bit of rain, but I didn't realise we had that much. Of course, it's all run off the yard, isn't it? Oh, Tim, we got a nice little job for you, cleaning the holes out.
Right.
I'm going to leave you to it. I'm heading off anyway.
Are you?
You going to get this all up today, Tim?
Oh, yeah, your roof done, ready.
All finished, but put the cattle in.
Yeah.
So what's your time frame on it then?
I think we'll have the frame up, the majority of the frame up today.
Yeah.
Tighten it down tomorrow, and then, yeah.
And then roof on next week.
Roof it next week, I'll chase
Yeah.
the roof up in a bit, because
Hey?
should be here. Roof should be here by now.
Hasn't arrived yet?
No.
Oh well. It's not, that's not too bad though, is it?
By now.
I mean, you still, at least it's not winter. I still don't need to put the cattle in here just yet.
Yeah.
What are you doing with those then? Are they to make up heights or something?
Yeah, and you got to have a bit of clearance underneath, so
Right.
basically put them like,
Okay, so you can, right.
and then it gives you a bit of
Yeah,
movement on the pins.
right. I'll leave your chap bailing out holes then.
He's having a lovely time.
You're having a great time, alright. Alright, I'll see you later then. I'll be back later. That's better be all finished by then. Right, I got to go off. I got some jobs to do elsewhere. They're going to be putting that up this morning. I'll be back hopefully before lunch just to see how they're doing. Look at this. Got some progress here. These main ones are up. Look at that. And they're up on... Let me just get down. They're in the ground. In the wet ground. How's it going? You getting on all right? You got these up. Pleased to see these up. Pleased to see these up.
A bit challenging.
Yeah. It's going to be a fair old height. The roof's dropping down over it. So that's good. We can still get the ring feeder in there. Right, I'll have a little look again later. Christ, so that's going up there now. They're just moving. They're moving quickly. Look, they got this side done. Oh, look, that's come down quick. Concertina. They're coming down for their coffee, I think. I just bought them a coffee. Look at that little thing moving. Quite neat, really, isn't it? He's just coming to get his coffee. It's just there, look. Perhaps he's not. Perhaps he's got a plan. Oh, I see. He's not come for his coffee. He's moving. Those are going over there. So what do they call those, barge boards or something he's putting up there. We had a bit of rain last night, look at that. Been waiting for ages, now it's coming. So the ground's still pretty firm, so it's not too much of a problem for this job. They got to drive off the concrete. Gotta get it right place. Bingo. What's that? Just, are these just coverings or?
They're the E-beams.
Hey?
E-beams.
E-beams. What's their purpose then?
They support the end of the roof.
Right. Oh, okay. What sort of hold the end?
Yeah, so cheap.
Dogs are not very happy. He's here in this wagon.
Turn around. Turn right.
I'm getting in the dry. These poor chaps are getting wet. Up they go. Good that thing, isn't it? Look here. That is a little clever machine that, isn't it? You can drive it around and then you just lift it up and then you can put all these up. Obviously they're going to use the Manitou when they're doing the big girders like that. Not sure whether those will go on today. Probably. So they got another one to put up there. Right, so bit of progress. I'm glad to see. Not sure what we're going to do about this gap. That's probably not going to be too bad. I don't think a cow will get its head stuck in there. I think they just don't try and wedge their way through there. I have to think what to do about this, whether to block this off with something. Cattle are flipping nightmare. They'll always try and do stupid things. And I'm just thinking, even if we just put a bit of board or something there, I'm not quite sure. Okay, if you've got ideas of what I can block this off with really quickly and easily, genius ideas that won't involve me spending hours doing cementing or welding or something, answer on a postcard. Things are really motoring now. We've got these beams up. Bolting that in. Going all right?
Yeah,
That's a big socket, isn't it? Hell of a socket. Yeah. Not going to win any races with that thing. It's not very fast, is it? So we're going to bolt that one on. 2 more to go up. Boss is on the phone. Straight on it with the bolts. Tools are all down that end. Right. He's just bolting that one on. Right then, Tim.
So far so good?
So far so good. Bit of a job getting them in, was it?
Yeah.
What, trying to get the angle in? Yeah, of course, it's not a...
Carry here.
Yeah. But you're doing a good job. It's taller than I thought. I couldn't envisage it until it is up.
That is the lowest angle we can do with the sheets. So that's the rep.
Right.
Does the root sheets. That's the lowest you can go.
Otherwise, you wouldn't get enough flow of water, I suppose.
No.
Oh well.
So, yeah, it's just so long.
Yeah. Well, it's a good barn for other things as well as cattle, you see. I can stack hay and straw in it if I have to. So at height I don't mind really.
No, it's better to have it too high. If it was too low, you'd be annoyed.
Well, that's right.
There's no point in building sheds small now. The kids getting bigger and bigger.
That's right. Right, I'm off. I'll leave you to it.
Right.
You can have our mate when he gets home.
Okay.
You can have our mate when he gets home.
Yeah.
See you later.
Normally gives me earache.
Well, I'm leaving them to it. I just nip over every now and then to have a look how they're doing. They don't want me hanging around all the time. Plus the fact I've got other things to do. I'm just putting out some more grass for the cows. So, there we go. Just tipping that bale. There we go. I've just moved the ring feeders down a bit because here come the cows now, look. Just in time. There you go, they're running to that. So yeah, I'm just still feeding. I'm still going to be feeding all the way through till April now at least. That's a long old time to be feeding, isn't it? If you're a farmer in Australia and New Zealand, you don't have to worry about sheds over yards like that, and you don't have to worry about feeding in, well, you do feed in winter, but you're grazing them outside, I guess, unless you get really severe droughts like you do in Australia. But I mean, the main thing is, it's interesting, maybe this shed shows the difference between farming in, say, Australia and I think New Zealand, where they keep all the cattle out all year round, is that you don't have the expense of covering yards and having concrete and steel and everything like that built, because you don't need it, or you need it in a very small way. You see, I mean, I've got a minimum 5-month winter on this farm where the cattle will be inside, so you need to cover the yards, and so you've got to pay for it. It all comes out of your milk price. Anyway, they're busy on there. Look at that. There it is. It's not the prettiest view from the farmhouse, but the only good thing is that shed can be removed at any one point. So say one day this farm isn't a farm and it becomes all residential, which is on the list of possibilities in the future, that shed could go and it could be unbolted and moved somewhere else. Someone else will have it. It's only bolted to the ground. So we've got crossbar going on now. Or bracing bar. Right, I've just finished milking and I've just missed Farmer P, which is a bit unfortunate. Well, I did see him, but I didn't get a video of him because I was too busy doing other stuff. So we're going to go around and see how the shed is doing. I think they probably cracked on now, probably got the rest of the frame up. Let's have a look. Ooh. Looks like they're putting the doodads up. You know what they are, doodads. Yeah, it's flying up, isn't it? Look at that. So that's for the roof. So the roof sheets go on there and they might finish what they need to do today. And they're waiting for the sheets. Let's have a look. Get the strapping off. One.
Oh yeah.
Dropped it again.
Dropped the nut through the rest of the rain.
You had your inspection for Farmer P then.
Yeah.
Got to make sure you do it all right.
You jinxed the bloody scissor lift.
Hey?
As soon as you walked around the corner, this thing started playing up.
Oh.
Like a walk in the MT.
Are you planning to finish the roof tonight then?
Just curtains on, yeah.
Yeah. And then are you? See you later, guys. All the best. Right, they're actually going to finish that now. I'm going off in because I need a cup of tea. They're finishing that tonight. We were just talking off camera. I think so the netting people are going to come Monday, and then maybe I've got a TB test in next week as well. So we've got to try and fit in that around them coming in because the cattle have to be back in there. Always a bit complicated. I know where it's all up here. I'm thinking logistics of where I've got to put the cow. So the cattle are in there, or in the field over there. The field over there is where we're going to have to put the cows when we're TB testing, because we've got to keep them by the house. until the tester comes and then bring them back in. If we let them out into the home ground, what we call home ground over there, I know it's absolute nightmare to try and get them back in. They don't want to come back in once they've been milked. So we're going to keep them where those cattle are. So we've got to run those back in there. That's when I said to Tim, maybe best not to come Tuesday because there'll be cattle in there, and then I can hoik them back out Wednesday, Thursday, and I've got to put them back in there for Friday when we do the retest. Anyway, that probably didn't make sense to you, but it's all up here. It's always forward planning on a farm. I'm always thinking ahead of, because one thing impacts another, so you've got to always think. It's not just about what you do today, it's how it impacts something you're doing in the future. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. Right, crack on.